Agriculture essential elements. Essential elements. These are nutrients needed by plants for various uses. They are divided into two broad categories, namely macronutrients, micronutrients. Macronutrients. These are also referred to as major nutrients. They are required by the plant in large quantities. They include carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, calcium, magnesium. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are referred to as fertilizer elements. Calcium, magnesium, and sulfur are referred to as liming elements. Role of macronutrients in plants. Nitrogen NO3 NH4++. Sources: artificial fertilizers, organic matter. Atmospheric fixation by lightning, nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Role of nitrogen in plants: vegetative growth, chlorophyll formation, build-up of protoplasm, improves leaf quality in leafy crops such as tea and cabbages. Deficiency symptoms: yellowing of the leaves/horices, stunted growth, premature ripening, premature shedding of the leaves, light seeds, effect of excess nitrogen, scorching of the leaves. Agriculture essential elements. Crop removal, used by microorganisms. Phosphorus H4 HB-4P2O. Sources: organic manures, commercial fertilizers, phosphate rocks. Role of phosphorus: encourages fast growth of the roots, improves the quality of the plant, hastens maturity of the crops, influences cell division, stimulates nodule formation in legumes. Deficiency symptoms: growth of the plant is slow, maturity is delayed, leaves become gray, purple in color, yield of grains, fruits, and seed is lowered, loss of phosphorus from the soil, soil erosion, leaching, crop removal, fixation by iron and aluminium oxide, potassium K+, K. Sources: crop residue and organic manures, commercial fertilizers, potassium-bearing minerals e.g. feldspar and mica. Role of potassium in plants: increases plant vigor and disease resistance, increases the size of grains and seeds, reduces the ill effects due to excess nitrogen, prevents too rapid maturation due to phosphorus. Deficiency symptoms: plants have short joints and poor growth, plants lodge before maturing, leaves develop a burnt appearance on the margin, leaves at the lower end of the plant become mottled, spotted, or streaked. In maize, grains, and grasses, firing starts at the tip of the leaf and proceeds from the edge, usually leaving the midrib green. Agriculture essential elements. Soil erosion, fixation in the soil, calcium Cat+. Source: crop residues and organic manures, commercial fertilizers, weathering of soil minerals, agricultural limes, for example dolomite limestone. Role of calcium in plants: improves the vigor and stiffness of straw, neutralizes the poisonous secretions of the plants, helps in grain and seed formation, improves the soil structure, promotes bacterial activity in the soil, corrects the soil acidity. Deficiency symptoms: young leaves remain closed. There are light green bands along the margins of the leaves. The leaves in the terminal bud become hooked in appearance. There is a dye back at the tip and along the margins. Loss of calcium, crop removal, leaching, soil erosion, magnesium and G12+. Sources: crop residues and organic manures, commercial fertilizers, weathering of soil minerals, agricultural limes. Role of magnesium in plants: forms part of chlorophyll, promotes the growth of the soil bacteria and enhances the nitrogen-fixing power of the legumes, activates the production and transport of carbohydrates and proteins in the growing plant. Deficiency symptoms: loss in green color which starts from the bottom leaves and gradually moves upwards. The veins remain green. Agriculture essential elements. Sulfur S42S. Sources: commercial fertilizers, soil mineral containing sulfides, atmospheric sulfur from industries, rain water. Role of sulfur in plants: formation and activation of coenzyme A. Sulfur is a constituent of amino acids. Influence plant physiological processes. Deficiency symptoms: small plants/stunted growth, poor nodulation in legumes, light green to yellowish leaves/chlorosis, delayed maturity. Micronutrients, also referred to as trace or minor nutrients. They are required in small quantities/traces. They are essential for proper growth and development of plants. They include iron, manganese, copper, boron, molybdenum, chlorine. Role of micronutrients in their deficiency symptoms. Copper. Role in oxidation reduction reactions. Respiration and utilization of iron. Deficiency symptoms: yellowing of young leaves. Iron. Synthesis of proteins. Takes part in oxidation reduction reactions. Deficiency symptoms: leaf chlorosis. Molybdenum. Nitrogen transformation in plants. Metabolization of nitrates to amino acids and proteins. Deficiency symptoms: leaf curl and scathing. Manganese, same as molybdenum.